Good afternoon, everybody. This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners doing a quick chart video for everyone, the whole universe. How about that? Hope you're all having a good weekend. We're taking a look at right here, Weatherford, and I've got a very important lesson for you. A lot of people don't talk about this, so this is very important. I've been doing this a long time, and this little nuance will really help you. Remember this: just because it's a red bar doesn't mean it's a bad bar. Just because it's a green bar doesn't mean it's a good bar. You can say, well, what are you talking about? Great example right here. You say, oh, that's a red bar, Pat. Look at that on heavy volume. I'd like you to look at how it closed on that bar. It gapped down, it fell, and it closed near the highs of the day, okay, on a pickup in volume. Folks, they didn't sell, they bought into that bar, okay? You can see it. Look at how it closed. Now you look at this bar, and you can say, well, that's a green bar. Volume was less, but also note, it rallied up to old resistance, and it closed in the bottom half of its range. A little bit of selling. And the next day it drops again, okay? And then it lifts up, but note this bar. Is there any power on this bar? There's no volume, none. Next day, gaps down, falls, shakes a few people out, closes basically unchanged. The moral of the story is this. Please remember this. Just because it's a red bar doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad bar. Look closely at the price, action, look at the open, high, low, close in the bar and combine it with volume. It will really help you make better investing decisions. So we got clean and simple flat base here. Everybody can see it. You can print it out, put it on the side of the wall, go to the other side of the room and say, yep, that's a flat base. There it goes. Pretty good volume here on this bar. Really good volume on this bar, okay? That's the key. By the way, you see this bar? Take a look at where it opened and look at where it closed. They sold a little bit into that on that bar, but then they overwhelmed it right here. Clean tops there. Everybody can see it. That's the big thing we love at Mission Winners. Clean and simple bases, the world can see and increases the potential they'll buy also. So there we're at. That's what you're looking at. I'd study that pretty close, to tell you the truth. And then it lifts off. Look at the volume pickup on this bar. Everybody in the world saw that flat base, and the next day they voted. There you go. And it closes above the line. The next day it moves up a little bit higher on less volume than this day, but still much heavier than average daily volume. Did you see that? That's what we're at. There's power there. It goes up again. Look at that. And look at the volume coming into it. People are saying, hey, I better buy that thing. Okay. So it's working. And then it does this. Now, this volume was still above average, and it closed okay. You don't panic. You just let her work and see what happens. Starts to drop. If you wanted to sell a little bit and guarantee some profits, you could. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't sell all of it. This is a very important lesson on this video, okay? Please limit losses. Don't limit profits. Take a little bit off to guarantee yourself a profit, and then let some work and see where it goes. Starts to lift up again. Look at this. It falls on light volume. The next day it goes up on heavier volume. Isn't that great? And then this day it goes up on less volume, but it's trending up. Falls on this bar. So, oh, that's a bad bar. Look at the volume. There's no selling there. There's no panic versus these heavy up volume bars. There you go. Quiet inside bar on low volume. Very constructive. A resting bar. Starts to pick up again on a slight pickup in volume. That's a good deal. Then it does this. It gaps down and it falls on a pickup in volume. What do you do on a bar like that? You sell some off. But don't sell it off. The trend is still up. But you could lock some profits in. It's that simple. Quiet inside bar on low volume. Then it gaps down, reverses, and bounces off the 8-day. Low volume, so you don't do anything with it. You're fine. Runs up here, closes below where it opens. And this is this is a good lesson. Notice where it ran up to. Ran up right near old highs and reversed down. A little bit of selling right there. Quiet inside bar. On these bars, though, note, the trend is still up. You can sell some, but don't sell all of it. And you're working and it gets this. And I'll fast forward here. This bar right here, people say that's a bad bar in relation to that up bar. Look at the volume on this bar versus this bar. They sold, but it wasn't panic selling, and it works. And this is where we're at. Note the clean and simple base buy. Note the trend up the 80 MA. Note the trend up the 21-day, but note eventually the key is the trend up the 80 MA. There you go.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.